Hi everyone, we're back for Sound People. I'm Dr. Dunn and this is Dr. Broughton from Light Dental Studios, and I'm really excited for our guests today from Harvest Homes Design. We have Kelsey and Cory Daker, and their story is just so incredible. Over the past couple of years, they've built their company, they have opened their home to foster children, and Cory is also a pastor. So it's a really cool adventure. You guys took a risk and stepped away from your jobs to build this dream, and I'm excited to share it with everyone.
Well, it really kind of just started as a dream. We've always liked renovating our own homes ever since the very first one, however many years ago that was. You know, I was working a corporate job at a local radio station and driving all the way up to Seattle. We had a family of 3 at the time, and just needed to spend more time with my kids. And Cory, being a pastor, also was spending a lot of time on that, and we just right? We just didn't have a lot of time with our family, and so we were praying a lot about it, and used our parents as guinea pigs, and had a couple friends give us a shot at renovating their kitchen and bathrooms, and finally decided this might be something we'd like to do. We also had foster care on our heart for the longest time, and there was just no way with our schedules that we would be able to do that and add more little ones into our family. And so I quit my job and we started up Harvest Homes Design, and
That had to be scary.
it was super scary. I mean, it took me a long time to finally accept that this is what we needed to do. Cory was always supporting and encouraging me to do it, but I was the one that was like, ooh, I don't think so. I mean, I quit my job on a Friday.
Crazy good,
I
crazy
don't know,
hard.
we're just, gluttons for punishment. We
Yeah.
just finished building our house, too.
We just finished building
Yeah.
our house. We're like, okay, let's
just,
train for foster care. And then I quit my job on a Friday. We got a call that
Wednesday or something.
Wednesday, and then the boys arrived on Thursday.
Wow.
Who knows how long we'll have when it's been over a year.
Yeah.
It might be another year, too, is what they're saying.
So it's
And then you wanted puppies for Christmas.
We
I'm
got
just like,
puppies
what is
for
happening?
Christmas.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get goats
Everything.
and chickens.
And it's just like, good grief.
I just use that as a confirmation that this is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Realizing that these decisions that we're making, they affect our kids.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're so young, and I'm putting them even literally down into bed out of my arms, and I'm like bawling as I'm doing it, just thinking, oh man, am I doing this right? And we prayed about it a lot, and we obviously talked about it, and then it was exciting, but it was consuming. So whatever I was doing, maybe I was even with friends, I was thinking about the business.
Yeah.
I was with family, I was thinking about the business, and dare I say, sometimes I'm even at church and I'm thinking about the business because it's revolving around my family. This has now become a part of what we're going to be doing going forward. Well, there was such an influx of people at the beginning wanting to have things done. So home renovation, which means I just want a wall of my house painted, or it could mean I'd like an addition on our house.
Okay.
So
We would like to address every single one of those, we just can't take it all on.
Yeah.
Like, we're kind of a one project at a time company, because it's us, and then we were able to hire on a lead carpenter, Bryce, last November, which has been awesome. So we're growing, but we're still, can only take on so much at any given time.
What's your official start? When did you guys?
October 2018, so we're hitting, a little over 2 years. And then really kind of, the first year was really getting our feet wet, and this last year of really getting serious about, taking on full home remodels.
Yeah.
There's really all the things that we were nervous about taking on at the beginning, we're not nervous about anymore. And so that's kind of in year 2, saying we're an all home renovation company now. So we're proud of that. I mean, that's something that we're happy about going now into year 3 to say, okay, so how do we capitalize on that kind of vision now
Yeah.
of saying you can throw anything really at us, and we want to take it on.
Is it interior design along with the home renovation? Or?
Yeah, so a lot of contractors just primarily deal with the construction side of it, where me as a homeowner, I come to you and I'm like, I want this wall taken out. Here's what I want for my bathroom. Like, here's the actual vanity I want installed. Can you do this? Or the tile for the floor. I've seen, and from my own personal experience, it's really difficult because there's so many options out there. And so as a homeowner, where do I even begin? Like, taking out this wall, is it even possible? And then once I take the wall out, what can I do to my kitchen to expand it, to make it more functional for my family? You know, one of the big concepts right now is open spaces. So as a mom, I want to be at the kitchen doing the dishes, cooking, and see my kids in the living room, and you know, Johnny over here is playing in the bonus room, or you know, whatever it is,
doing remote school,
remote learning and all of that. And so us coming in, we can come in and help you design that function for your family and make it a really beautiful space. But yeah, it's basically from design to construction.
Cool.
So from studs to interior design. I mean, we've done projects where the homeowner comes to us and they have everything that they want already picked out, which is totally fine because we can do that. But if you are on the fence about what it is exactly that you want in your home, I can come to you with several different options. Like, here's what we could do for your living room. Here's some furniture options. Here's some color options. And go from there.
Cory, talking about your story and how you got here to Harvest Homes, just taking us back a little bit about, because I know you're a pastor, and can you just speak about that a little bit and how that led you into doing Harvest Homes design?
You know, I've been a pastor now for about 14 years. I was a youth pastor at a church in Auburn for about 7 years. And Kelsey and I were married during that time. And then the Lord just placed it upon my heart to plant a church. And so something, again, I knew nothing about. I think God placed that kind of entrepreneurial spirit inside of me, but I didn't even know what that was or, you know, what it entailed. We've had a lot of changes, but I think even through that, to kind of mold that together with Harvest Homes through the church, I get to see so many community needs. I get to see people who are just going through difficult times. And it's amazing how that's mirrored in our business, Harvest Homes, is that everyone we come in contact with has a need. It might be a home need, but as you talk to someone, it goes into an emotional need. Well, why do you need that third room? Well, it's because someone's coming back home to live with us. It's because, you know, we're having a baby, or it's, you know, it could be a number of things. And so almost being a pastor in the realm of talking with people, finding out their needs, and then helping them with them has almost equipped me to be in the home renovation world too, which doesn't make sense at first, but at the same time it does, because I get to talk with people and just say, you know, I mean, this is amazing what you're doing in your home. You know, is there anything else I can talk? You know, we've had a lot of talks after work hours just with clients, just shooting the breeze.
So much happens in the home, and so we really want to create spaces that are beautiful. They meet their needs, but also a place where they can feel, you know, proud to invite people in, and then, you know, just create friendships and gather around the dinner table, gather around the kitchen island, you know.
I think one of the most powerful things that you see in it, particularly I think today, where there are so many global-sized businesses where people lose touch with the business themselves because of the mere size of the enterprise. It's one of the beautiful things about Sound People and telling these stories that we do of people who have businesses that deal directly with other people.
Sure.
And you being a pastor, it's just such a powerful way for you to see the human aspect. And people do really want that today. We find that in our company as well.
What kind of a change could we see in our community if business owners kind of grappled around that to say that should be your primary value as a business owner, is to instill value in your customers, no matter what, if you're changing oil, fixing a house, whatever you're doing, it's just to instill value in that person. And you'd be amazed at what that would do for your business too. I mean, that's kind of another side of all this is they would love to go back to you, you know, too.
We know you, Kelsey, from your corporate job as you were the person who was helping us with our advertising at the radio station. So that's how we met originally, and I've always been well, one of the things that I admire about you most is just your high energy and
genuine nature.
yeah, that you come across very loving, and I imagine that has helped you a lot in your business too, and dealing with people, and probably one of the reasons why your business is so successful. So yeah.
Thank you.
If running businesses were easy, then a lot of people would be doing it.
Yeah.
They're very hard, and we don't oftentimes talk about the struggle of business, and we don't talk about the failures, and you know, we as a society we glamorize entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of entrepreneurs that go bankrupt, and probably far more of those and that struggle with it than people who actually become successful and end up on Forbes.
Yeah.
So the truth of running companies is it's just not easy.
Another one we're doing right now is actually for an old friend of mine. So that's been cool, you know, working with an old friend. But we're doing this addition. We're bumping out the kitchen and the dining room. We added a bonus room upstairs. So they had a vaulted ceiling in their entryway. And we brought a bedroom over that entryway. So now there's this huge bonus room for the kids. And we did their master bathroom and brought the laundry upstairs, because who likes going up and downstairs to do laundry? And so that one's been really fun. We're just about done with it. But that's been our biggest project yet. So it's been really cool to see that one just from start to finish. It's been about a year's process. From starting planning to finishing up and
Permitting and everything.
Yeah, all of that. And it's been really cool to see Cory and Bryce on the job site. Just the amount of framing that went into this house is just unbelievable. These guys brought in a 3,000-pound steel beam to get this open concept.
Wow.
And
We just carried it in.
just
Really?
just the two of them. They
What?
just carried it in
No.
on their shoulders.
I think
With a crane.
We had I think we had 6 guys
And Kelsey.
with a few.
I was there.
There was I think about a half dozen piano dollies, and
Really? Oh, you did?
we went through the garage, through the kitchen.
Yeah.
We had to get it into the right place, and then we rented a few lifts, and we put that thing up and
Hey,
said a prayer and boxed it in, and we're done.
house is
it's
standing.
Wow.
But that was, you know, I think it's cool to take time to just celebrate accomplishments, even like that. You know, it's something we had never done. Our employee Bryce, who's been in the construction world for quite a few years, again, something he had never done. You know,
I always say it comes in moments, like they're hard to predict when they come. So in my life, you know, as a business owner, the majority of it's just a lot of work, and not very many days where you feel that people really recognize the work of the people that are trying to run the company.
yeah,
But that you get these small little glimpses where suddenly you come into this realm. It just sometimes just happens out of nowhere, and you say, "Oh, look at what we did."
sure.
And for me, I relish those. So when they come, I used to just like dismiss them and push them off and then just keep going,
Right.
working on my other thing. But now I know they don't come all the time. So when they come, I say, I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in today. I love your story. I love the story of family businesses. Obviously, that's what you have. You have this remarkable love for it. Comes across in how you talk about Harvest Homes Design. So thank you for sharing your story. Until next time, everybody. Light Down Studios, Dr. Broughton, Dr. Dunn. See you next time.